What is up, gamers? We have a deck for you today. I sent out a poll on YouTube about a couple weeks ago saying what deck do you want me to build from Innistrad Crimson Vale, and some of you said that you wanted a new rendition of Werewolves. So here we go. I have a new rendition for you. We're featuring a couple new cards from Innistrad Crimson Vale, namely Ascendant Packleader and Volatile Arsonist. We have a couple cards in the sideboard as well, featuring as well, like Ill-Tempered Loner here, which is very, very, very good in the mono green matchup. Don't sleep on this card. But we're going to go over some cards with you today, and hopefully you want to try this out for yourself. We're splashing for white to play Brutal Cathar and a couple sideboard pieces, because this card's really important against mono white and mono green, which we are trying to beat. Also, we should have a good matchup against Izzet Epiphany decks with this, since we're trying to be as aggressive as possible. We have a turn 1 play in Ascendant Packleader. We have Ranger class here as a 4 of. It makes it 2/2. It makes things bigger. Why freaking not? We have Reclusive Taxidermist and 2 Tangled Florahedrons for ramping. Reclusive Taxidermist is in this deck because it eventually can become a 4/4 after our opponents use a lot of removal on our other things. If we draw this late game, it's not just a mana dork, it's a 2-mana 4/4. We have 2 Tangled Florahedrons, as I just said, 4 Kessig Naturalists, like I said, 4 Brutal Cathars already, 4 Reckless Stormseekers, 3 Tovolar Dire Overlords, 4 Chariots, 4 Arlinn Pax Hope, and 1 copy of Volatile Arsonist to act as our Werewolf Goldspan Dragon that also deals damage to other things. We have some cool things on our sideboard, including 1 copy of Tovolar's Huntmaster and 1 copy of Avabruck Caretaker, because we like to take the controlling role against mono green and mono white, so those cards are going to be really good. Also, the card right here, Avabruck Caretaker, cannot be targeted by things like a 2-mana deal 6 damage removal spell that, Izzet might be playing and things like that. Being hexproof is very important, so that's why this card is in the deck as well. So without further ado, Jamers, let's go ahead and get into the matches, and it all starts right now. All right, this hand is good, right? I don't have white mana yet, but I can create white mana with Reclusive Taxidermist, so that might be my turn 2 play instead of Kessig Naturalist. We shall see. Usher. All right. That makes Brutal Cathar higher priority. Oh my goodness. They have the good start here. All right, so if we draw an untapped land, we can play 2 2-drops. If not, we'll just play Brutal Cathar on like the Luminarch Aspirant or something. But we're probably close to dead here already. That's a land. Now, do we go Naturalist plus Ranger class, or do we just go Brutal Cathar? I think it's time for Brutal Cathar, because I don't want this Luminarch Aspirant to get out of control. Taxidermist coming in handy with the white mana. Oh my goodness, my opponent is going actually ham. Arlinn, that does make 2 2/2s. I don't think Brutal Cathar is going to get to nighttime anytime soon with how many spells I have in my hand, and how many spells the cards the opponent has in hand. You literally have to have all lands in hand for the Brutal Cathar to flip. Alright, so I don't think they have good attacks because Arlinn can die from the 2/2, but they actually turned it to nighttime. Holy moly. Alright, well, expect the unexpected, I guess. We play our land for a turn here. We can use this to gain 2 mana. Will that matter? We can go to 7 mana. I do think I want the 7 mana. Yeah, I want the 7 mana. Oh my goodness. Wow. They actually had nothing. What? I felt so far behind. Arlinn gained 2 mana, and then I would cast Tovolar and Naturalist and Ranger class, and then Brute will flip, taking the Adeline. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Shout out to Brutal Cathar, by the way. Since we are not the aggro deck in this matchup, we're going to take out our cards that facilitate the aggro game plan here. And then we are going to take out 2 Kessig Naturalists because we are going to bring in Raidane, Burning Hands, Loner, Liberator, Caretaker, Huntmaster, and that's our 60. Yeah, they're probably the landlords over there, but hey, we needed them to be the landlords to win. All right, I don't have green mana. But I'm on the draw with a turn 2 Burning Hands. I'm greedy. I thought that was a green mana, and I was going to say never didn't have it, but it's not green. It is a land, however. Hey, that's our green mana. Never didn't have it. Okay, so do I play around Valorous Stance and just kill this now? Alright, so I think I just go it's either Raidane or Ranger class. Raidane does block pretty well. Raidane blocks pretty well, but if they have Brutal Cathar, it's better for me to play Raidane than it is for me to play Ranger class. So I guess I'm just going to play Raidane and hope they don't have like Skyclave Apparition, but because I said that, they're going to have it. Raidane also does help this come into play tap, so that's also working out for us here. Unfortunately, this Thalia is very annoying. But we are going to get in for 2 here since this does have Vigilance and Flying. That's a Burning Hands. Back with this. Hold up our Burning Hands. We hold up our Burning Hands or go Ranger class. Might actually be better just to play another Ranger class here. Actually, no. I'm going to Burning Hands to Thalia and then cast one of my other spells. Vincent, how's it going? Wow, are they flooding again? They might have like multiple Thalias in hand too. I could have actually killed the Stonebinder's Familiar, but I wasn't guaranteed to draw this land to cast the Volatile Arsonist, so that's why I didn't do that. Whenever it attacks, it deals 1 damage to each of the 1 target creature, up to 1 target player, and or up to 1 target planeswalker. So I actually can't kill the Stonebinders. Alright, so this match could have went a lot easier than I thought. Wow, another land. Okay, I guess I'm just getting lucky then. That's a Caretaker.
Fight for humans and werewolves alike.
Commence. Yeah, no, they're definitely not coming back from this. They have to have like a couple flash creatures in hand, I guess. All right. Well, all it takes for me to do is just for them to flood out. That also works. And I'm not going to BM. I'm just going to attack them. We're in the no BM gang, chat. Secret Doomscar would have destroyed me. Not really, because I have these cards in hand still. Jay stole my bike. Okay. Oh, you're saying I had gas. Fair. And balanced. Wait, is this going to be the Is It matchup we've always asked for? But they're not really Is It because there Is It dragons and it's a completely different deck? Yo, turn 2 egg is so good to have here. Oh, it's Grixis. Well, that means my stuff's dying. Alright, no Spike Field Hazard. No Jawari Disruption. When you go land and then Unexpected Windfall or something? That's a Field of Ruin. Turns it to nighttime. Go Cinderclasm. This pumps the pack leaders. No Jawari Disruption. We're gonna make a 5/5. They could have a bounce spell. Alright, we play around bounce spell by doing this. This is what we're talking about by being able to just be aggro and killing the Dragons player. But they're on 4 mana, so they could technically go Unexpected Windfall and to like take a bunch of turns in a row, I guess. They could technically do that. Using Field of Ruin before our Den of the Bugbear is pretty cool for us. I wish they would. Oh, it would have been cool if they used that in our main phase so that we could play the pack leader. They didn't cast anything there. What could they have here? Just a removal spell for Storm Charge Slasher? They're going to cast 2 spells here so Arlinn doesn't become a 5/5 trample indestructible haste. Gold Span Dragon. Okay, that does kill our Arlinn. All right, so I think they're still dead unless they have a removal spell with their 2 last mana here. It seems like they actually do, which is unfortunate. It's a Dragon's Fire, right? Bloodchief's Thirst. Are they still dead? They're still dead because I have Chariot, right? Oh, and Brutal Cathar too, right? Yeah, it's 1 over lethal because I drew this Brutal Cathar. And this is why it's actually not 1 over lethal. We can make the Brutal Cathar have haste and it's way over lethal. Wow. Yo, sick game. Beat the turn 2 egg. Beating turn 2 egg seems good. Also, Ill-Tempered Loner seems good because when they kill this, we actually get to dome them. This, and then we're gonna try out Thalia's here. Although Thalia does make our Chariots and Arlinns a little bit more expensive, but we're gonna see how that goes. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take out a couple of our ramp spells. I think a lot of cards to take out. I think we'll take out Brutal Cathar on the in the post boards. All right, what do we take out here? Tovolar's Huntmaster doesn't seem very good in the face of Burning Hands. We're just gonna take that out. One more cut. We'll cut an Arlinn. Is there an Orvar plus Goldspan deck? Not that I've seen. I think it's a little bit too cute and combo-y. Like, you have to be really linear to beat the Izzet decks. Alright, this gives us a chance to try out the turn 2 Thalia. This is a great hand. Wow. That's better than I thought. So you go green here. Our hand just became, like, the best. Green here. We got white Thalia. We got Rockfall Tovolar. And if we draw a land, we have Loner. And then we draw a land because we have Thalia. We have Chariot also. Thalia. And they had the Spikefield Hazard, which means they don't have it for Thalia. We drew another land. Oh my gosh. We're just insane here. Like, they did have the turn 1 interaction. Oh my gosh, they also had the turn 2 interaction. Okay. Well, opponent has the Krabby Patty magical formula here. Wow, their hand's just really good. Okay, I'll start by attacking. Alright, they have nothing maybe? Or they could have Jawar Disruption. Which means I don't want to play these. I'll just do this at plus tap land. I'll play this land because, you know, I want them to use their Field of Ruin and use their mana. I'm not going to be using it anytime soon anyway. Oh my gosh. Yikes. So even though we had a good hand here, they could have the Krabby Patty formula to win here. Spike Field into Celestis, into Meathook killing both, into Goldspan is like probably the dream for them. Alright, do they have another spell? I'm drawing a lot of lands. It could have a Burning Hands. Infernal Grasp. Alright, so I'm flooding out a little bit here. They have had the absolute nuts. They don't cast anything that's kind of good for us. Since we get to flip the loner. Wow. They actually get to kill everything again. And Meathook doesn't count as damage, so Loner doesn't get the trigger. Wow. We drew a land, so yeah, we're done. Oh my gosh. Talk about the nuts. Double meat. Wow. Double Meathook. Double Spike Field. Infernal Grasp. Celestis. Goldspan. Yeah, it's all right, Arjuna. It's all good. That was actually insane. Yeah, that hand from the opponent was actually gross. Well, this is a good hand, too. I'm gonna miss out on white mana with the way that these lands have to come down. But I don't need white mana anyway right now. Let me guess, Spike Field Hazard. Alright, opponent. Alright, well there's my white mana that I needed. I'm gonna play around Jawar Disruption by playing this. You can keep hitting me, Sloth. I like your ideas. Celestis? Consider. Okay, I need to draw white mana. Man, the Celestis being like a day and night changer against our cards that care about day and night is pretty annoying. All right, so because we cast Thalia, because we're going to cast Thalia, it's going to be impossible for them to meat hook for 3 next turn with an untapped black source. Let's get in first. Draw a couple cards. All right, so we can go Ranger class and Thalia then. All right, now they can't meat hook for 3. So if they meat hook, they have to black source and then meat hook for 2, and then we still keep our Tovolar. All right, not a black source. They can't even have burn down the house now because Thalia is in play. Sounds good, Vincent. See you soon. I did not see that slot. All right, 2 mana on Bloodchief's Thirst. I have 3 wolves, so that gets to transform. It's also nighttime anyway. Meat Hook Massacre down. X and 2, target wolf or werewolf gets plus X+0 and trample till end of turn. Black this 1, 2, 3, 4. They can loner for they can meat hook for 4 next turn. Bounce the Tovolar. I've not thought about Alana. Alright, so do I go Ranger class for 4, or do I just play Loner? I think I go class because there's a high likelihood I just get meat hooked. Yeah, that's the black source, and then there's the meat hook. I knew they were saving black source plus meat hook and wanted me to not play around it by discarding their second copy of meat hook. They have another meat hook in hand. Yep. Called it. All right, here's where I just go haste, right? They're almost dead, right? One life? We got 1 life to live. 1 life to live. I like this deck against Izzet. It's giving him fits. Oh, are they scooping? They're gonna try to find an answer to Anarchist, right? They have to draw a hard removal spell right now. And we know they play them. We know they play Infernal Grasp. That is not it. And this has Menace as well. We did it, chat. We did it, chat. We did it together. With your help, we would never get this far. Is Device stronger, man, though? Like, it would be stronger remand if it was 2 mana. Yeah, it does hit permanence. It's like a Aether Gust kind of card. What is we hitting you with? Anything. Anything. For raining. Well, am I just double blocking with Packleader? Packleader's kind of bad right now. But I do get a hasty Chariot next turn. Do I want hasty Chariot or do I want an Arlinn? I'm gonna be returning to Historic anytime soon? Yeah, probably. Most likely. If I get a deck submission for Historic, I'll definitely play it. If you have a deck submission for me, if anybody does, I'll definitely consider playing it. I'm not guaranteed gonna play it, but I will definitely consider it. And I do play like 99% of them, so. Brutal Cathar is worth it. I don't think Gruul can beat white or green without it. Unless I have like a super linear thought. A super linear draw. And plus it's a werewolf, so it goes with the theme anyway. Do I attack with Stormseeker also? Well, yeah, but I don't want to play Gruul with Snowlands, I don't think. Like, I definitely could, but I don't like the always tap lands. Am I attacking with Stormseeker here? I do come out with a blocker anyway, and they can't double block it. Frog Tribal? You're not wrong. I should play Lovestruck Beast? Yeah, that's the plan. That's what I'm going to try out next game. Guy, do you think Lovestruck Beast is good enough?
The wilds are threatened.
Might be a long shot, but still. I think it might actually have a chance. Yeah, I don't think it's there on rate, right? We just trade our Chariot with like the Sun Gold Sentinel and play another one. Seems okay, I guess. guess we're just trading it with the Stonebinder's familiar. No, we're not. We're gonna buff it. Who thought we were cat tribal? Well, there's a lot of frogs in Arena when you consider all the shapeshifters, right? Yeah, I think. What do you guys think of Henge? And what do you guys the Great Henge? And what do you guys think of What do you guys think of Embercleave? You think those are pretty good? I think they're okay. I mean, I don't really know. I think they're kind of fringe. They're artifacts to like get killed easily. What's more important, turning it to nighttime? Or playing my Naturalist? Or I guess playing another Chariot. Great Henge more like Meh Henge. Nighttime gives me trample. I don't know how relevant that is with these on board. Alright, my opponent's hitting me with the Your Go, so right at the start of their turn, I'm going to hit them with the Your Go. All is fair in love and war. I mean, you're having Your Go battles. Another Naturalist. Whose go is it anyway? Yeah, exactly. So if I Arlinn and minus it, then they kill it with the Spellbinder, right? Well, I should just go like this. And this. Luminarch's actually pretty good. That means they get to kill me next turn? They just use Sun Gold Sentinel, attack with it. They let me they're not gonna let me block, right? Oh my gosh, they let me block. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attackers. I win. Wait, what? I'm a little confused, but maybe they know something that I don't.
You want to fight me and my pack? Good luck.
No, they can't blow up Chariot. They can't put a 1/1 counter on Hopeful. It says remove 2 1/1 counters from it. Oh, from among creatures you control. Oh. I thought it was on itself. I think it's still a game anyway. Peter Bear Cup, thanks for the follow. Yeah, even if they kill the Chariot here, they block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They block 1, 5. They block these 6. They kill the Chariot after blockers, and then they take 4. Yeah, I did the math right. I guess this way they take 5. Yeah, they take 4 here. I mean, even if I didn't top deck the land for Arlinn, I just wouldn't have used the Chariot to attack with and just attack with everything, and it was still game. Alright, so I take out the pack leaders, and I take out the Stormseekers, and then I bring in... and then I take out 2 Naturalists. I'm not really wanting to attack here. And I bring in Spellbinders, Raydane... no, I don't bring in Spellbinders. I bring in Burning Hands, and Loners, and... Huntmaster, Caretaker, Liberator. Yeah, I didn't catch that card can remove counters from anything. I thought it was just from itself. That makes it a lot better. Avabruck. Liberator or Ranger class? I think we go Liberator over Ranger class because if they have Brutal Cathar, it's really brutal against our Ranger class. So we're just going to do this. The chance they have either that or Spellbinder or Apparition. Oh, what? They have a removal spell? Oh. They have Valorous Stance, right? Our card. All right, so here's where I go. Chariot. Am I trading? I think I am trading. They can't Valor Stance right now. Getting in for 2 damage is fine anyway, since they're not going to be attacking regardless. Okay, unless they have that, I guess. Alright, so this is a cool play for them. If I go for Chariot, they can Valor Stance my Chariot. So I'm not going to use Chariot. Talia. Right. The most mana efficient play for me to do right now is play Chariot, but I don't want to play Chariot when I already have a Chariot. Well, I guess I could anyway. I could also go Ranger class plus buff. Ranger class plus buff lets me use Liberator and the 2/2 off Ranger class. Use the Chariot, make the Chariot a 5/5, leave the 2/2 back, make another 2/2. 2 2/2s back, 5/5 doesn't get blocked by any of this unless they triple block. If they triple block, they go block, block, block. And then we get rid of Familiar and Brutal Cathar. Or they just don't block, which is also good for us. That's bad for us. Holy crap. That's actually insane. Not only do they have a 5-power lifelinker, but everything else becomes huge. Alright, good for us though. We have our own thing that makes our stuff huge. So at the beginning of your combat on your turn, put 2/1/1 counters on another creature you control. So this becomes a 5/5. It's a 5/5 now. 6/6, 8/8. So it becomes a. You can get double blocked, but they're gonna have to put like the Stonebinders and Brutal Cathar into it, and then I have another Chariot. So I think I'm okay with this. Alright, I get rid of a Brutal Cathar, which is good. That's fine. And then both of our things die here. And then we have another Chariot and a Raidane. Spellbinder's fine. A little difficult because the Spellbinder has flying and it's pretty huge. Oh, Burning Hands is pretty good. Even though it doesn't really kill anything right now. I could just do Raidane backside. Or do I just go Chariot? I think I'll just go Chariot. And then, do I make my Chariot huge? What's up, Forecast? Or do I make this into a 5, like this random cat into a 5/5? I think I make the random cat into a 5/5. Now I can just start trading for their stuff. Ooh, trading for the flyer is insane for me. Oh god, yes. Please. That was a good trade. So now all of my 2/2s become 5/5s. Luminarch Aspirant, that's annoying for us. Actually really good. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. Cathar's insane. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh. That's why we play white. That right there. Woo, baby.